I typed the new name in. It didn't update. Alright. It's been a while. I had a much busier end of week than I expected. So when I did get some time to sit down and play around, I did I did start playing around with these. So I've done these two. Didn't do as well as I could have. In fact, I only really got S's on the bosses. Anyway, today we're getting back to the story. So, last we left off, we beat Bahamut. Joshua is back for reals. But they're both, like, basically dead, apparently. So they're up at Tyre's. And the sky's gotten weird because Ultima showed up right after we beat Bahamut and built his weird tower thing.
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn? Of course.
Oh yeah, so Yoda is just lost at the moment. I hope she rejoins the team at some point. Dion got a lot done. Absorbs the power, battle, saves, punishes, traveling companions, best friends, reunited, traveling companions. Oh yeah, we were traveling to go somewhere. Oh, where's that bitch? There she is. No, where is she? Where is she? There she is. Deceased. Fucking finally.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Okay, what's going on here? Oh, this is still the conflicted twin side? The dragons came in as part of the attack. Drake's tail's broken now. So I can't imagine this will keep going then. Yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it? None of the other crystals acted like that. There must be a level of sentience to the crystals. Especially since they scream when they die.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Ask about hunts. Some of them like to invite friends. Great. Certain members of very own species have earned themselves a place in the road. Yeah, I already got one. Three more. The Ten of Clubs. Oh, another guy named after cards. Because I already fought someone like, yeah, this guy. Okay, Valmera. I'm gonna start writing these down after the last time demonstrated I need to. Quiet Sands. The Major Brothers? What? How? What? Ruin reawakened. Samberkal legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with his hard breath. Recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland. Passes of the Empire are real enough. Woodland passes of the Empire, Samberkal woodlands. Okay, so forest question mark. This is funny. Yeah, I do have to go do that side quest that appeared right after I started being able to travel around.
Anything catch your eye?
Alright.
Seen enough? Fancy a look at the list, do you?
No, up to Mega Man, yeah, I beat this.
I don't mean to be gloomy.
Whole world's going to shit, mate. Oh, you broke it by showing up.
Don't be a stranger, eh?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. It's not true.
It's probably ended.
We've lost so much already. I'll be here waiting.
Frame rate's being weird now. Hang on. Remember, any time we have a technical fault, it's Saka's fault. He told me to buy this card. Oh, that's new. That was a good one.
Otto, how fares the realm? The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit. And Gav? He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her
Mid!
project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Let's go!
Do you have
Even though she abandoned me.
good news? Well, that depends on your definition of good.
Actually, she might be second best girl if she keeps ditching me.
What do you
Fucking
suggest
bitch.
we do?
Medicine girl will become true best girl.
I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
I mean, she's not trying to kill me. She just keeps ditching me. Just spoke to Vivian.
that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe. Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we
Oh,
first
there we go.
examine the facts.
Alright. Control it down, let's go. Where are we going?
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and
Good night, man.
furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay.
Man, we kind of fucked this up.
Time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet
I don't know how we're gonna
fear
rebound
the
from
end
this.
is
Feels like a
more
bad
than we
plan.
can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes
okay.
of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm.
Okay.
The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem
Chaos.
our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Hell yeah. Where's my boy Gav?
Is a storm coming soon?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters.
Oh.
But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas,
Keep hearing
if
about this
all
guy.
remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope.
Sure, we'll just
Certainly
happen
not.
across one.
Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost with the darkening skies. But be that as it may, I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Damn,
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
I just gave you so much. Right, that is what he called his thing, isn't it? This was the best. Huh, who's gonna go heal? More big fallen people? Not fallen, I don't even know what to call them. Akashic. Dragon. We're getting there, right? Still a lot of openings in here.
Did you learn everything you needed?
No.
Is a storm coming soon?
Alright, Otto. Hang on, I need to do something.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Oh, this is the new hideaway theme for Shit Sucks, Well Dead. I haven't heard this song in a week.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Joe!
Clive, we have a problem. Only one?
Why'd you interrupt the music?
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashier at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
Wonderful.
When it rains, it fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which
You can
means
only save one.
there's only two people who can. Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Alright, that is the you can leave the base quest.
Anything catch your eye?
So we're gonna go do this first.
have any fresh water?
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating? If you don't
Damn,
mind
this
me
guy's
asking.
partying.
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan, of course, is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Just instinctively went and checked what the wine in the
So you do
FF14
it.
quest was called, just so I
Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of
didn't
them
get
should be
myself
right here
involved
in
in
the
something
market.
bad.
There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Should eat something in China.
Who needs a porter when there's nowhere left to go?
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
Nope.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next.
I want to go to
The farther
Con.
you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Please. A piece of fruit.
No.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
Oh,
me.
that meat.
What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Boklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please.
You've raised the price? Again?
If you knew what a bushel of rye costs nowadays, you'd be shocked at it.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Yeah, I hope so. I just did all the work. Give me the wine.
I haven't sold anything in days.
These pears are...
Please.
No.
A piece of fruit.
Do you have any fresh water?
Wine, please.
Spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon. That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own. How so? Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them.
And then there's me, who brought you all together.
And without the market,
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have a single customer.
Uh-huh.
I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
Huh?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare
not
for my
brooding.
guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Great. Oh, hey, Joe.
Get it, boy!
Kill the poor sod. For a handful of coins at that.
Ah, you were right to stay your bastard captain's hand. More bloodshed is the last thing we need in these dark days.
Alright. Back over to the inn. This place looks rough.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine.
Great, thanks.
But the fact is,
Why'd I show up?
more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
It's been days, why haven't you cleaned up?
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire
Alright,
mercenaries,
Natalie's right.
the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you
This isn't a debate, Natalie's right.
What happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Victor.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos. And the...
Oh, is he the guy from like right at the start of the current time skip?
Markets have all but ceased to operate.
It's been a while.
Here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. Perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove
How?
useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
This is still a thing. It's becoming more and more unreasonable that no one knows who I am. That one's closer.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane?
Red
Commander
Wings.
of the Red Wings. The oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
Where's your spear?
Pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
No, not the hot springs. Actually, you guys seem to be doing alright.
All this after the last cell saws we paid for proved themselves such reliable salts. You'd have us throw good gill after bad.
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike. She saw right through it. I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can. And we will do the same.
Well.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
To overwhelm us.
That's a mage somewhere. No.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Everyone's dead. We should hurry. Walks off screen.
Natalie, I owe you an apology.
Damn. I really wanted them to start arguing about how effective they were in the fight.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil. Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Thanks, man.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Alright. Since we're here, there's one more place to go.
Bandits maybe no. But look what they've left us.
Oh, you guys will be fine.
The gentlemen of the town guard.
Good girl.
So we didn't quite explore this area last time. No, we might still not. I assume we're gonna have to come back here when we go to Panama or something. Whenever this, well, let's do this a few locks, isn't there? Whenever all these locks disappear, might be worth coming down and looking around properly.
You deserve a rest.
It's a big axe.
Another God's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing
Well. Whoa. Scarlet Heart.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Damn, that's deep. Alright, I believe we're downhill. Let me cross out the mare. So we need to go to Quiet Lands and Rosaria. So let's do Rosaria next. Where are these Quiet Lands? Quiet Sands. This seems. This is for the Magus brothers. Akashic Hornet.
This one.
It's even like normal monsters just in the overworld are going to Akashic. This is like an Aether Flood here. B? No! Tragedy. Oh. Come on. Okay. The Mage of Brothers. Sindwood, Mindwood, and Sandwood. Holy time. Oh, who's the other one? Oh! Ooh. Leveled up.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Nice, I'll line them up. Martha. Wonder when we're gonna do this chronoglyph. Oh shit.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Damn. Martha.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not.
Nice job.
Clive, wounded.
Oh no.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Yeah.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were
Oh
coming
no. Suffer, bro.
Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
This place sucks without purple.
What are you after?
Curatives, my man.
There you go. Take care out there, eh?
Wonder if I should buy one of those like KO coins.
Mad dogs.
Whatever it was called, the Koopa coin from Kingdom Hearts. Wait.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the engine without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
No, walking. Oh, wait. It's not actually at East Pole, it's just over there. God damn it. No, wait, I still refuse to go up the left. This is quicker.
the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
This way.
No, not Chocoboko.
All yours, Torgal. Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
I am in the middle of the fight.
Shall we?
Oh great, Doom. Ooh. Holy shit, this is cool. That version of the Iron Man's attacks are really cool. I like the fucking sniper bolt and the big, like, dog bolt explosion.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same
Bullshit.
as Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Oh, nice.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh, good.
Oscar, over here.
Hey, Palfield.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
Oh.
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
All right. Oh, I just got to cross my thing off again. So, is the dragon perhaps in the dragon's area? Or is that a bit too obvious? Cape or Seal? Minute, no, these are like open fields, aren't they?
Over here! Sickle! Over here!
Lots of baby dragons. Oh, hang on, what's that?
Get him! Sickle! Over here! Sickle!
Oh, it's just an Avis. Why does fucking dragon it? Oh. 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 Okay. Where be dragon? I guess it's still foresty on that side, so let's go over there. Oh, what's that? Is that an Avis? That's an Avis. About to look it up. Getting close to looking it up. Maybe it's down where the griffin was? I don't think they've ever reused a Hunt Arena. What? This keeps going? Wait, this isn't where the griffin was. Didn't it? Oh, because it was faded here and I just never noticed the entire time somehow. Oh, well, this is totally where it is then. Nope. Wait, no, that's one of the chest ones, isn't it? Thank you, egg. This is assuredly it. It's gonna swoop down and yeah, there we go. Oh. Svarog. 50?
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Okay, let's start with getting to it. Okay. Jump over that. Maybe he's a bit too big to block with that, though. Oh shit. I gotta take a call. Alright. Not a work problem, but it can be sat on for a while. Holy shit. Oh. Yeah, wow. I probably have to leave in an hour.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Where's the town? It's right here. Actually, I might leave. How long's it take? Get there at 11:30. Back here at 1. Might leave in the next like 20 minutes. So I guess we'll just try ourselves at this until I have to go. That's the wrong button. Oh, hang on. I really don't think I'm gonna get much out of this. So, what alternative do we have? Could get something like this for stagger windows. Massive damage to a single target. Widens area of effect and increases potency. Let's go for Old Faithful.
There's no turning back.
Whoa. Yeah. Oops. Too early.
I failed.
Damn it. I can do this right now. I might leave it and call it, because I gotta go do this thing, which will be like 2 or 3 hours of my time, and then I'll come back, and then I'll play more tonight. Alright. Level 50. Okay. When are we gonna do these? What is this? What is this?
First we find Isabel.
Alright. I don't know if I'll be back this afternoon, but I will be back tonight. Might actually try to have a late night, because I have to do an afternoon shift tomorrow. So, anyway, I'll be back when I'm back. Ciao.